Hi, welcome to a new vlog. I just got back from a 2 weeks trip in the US, like literally just come back, like it's 8 a.m. and I have been in a plane all night. And I thought it could be nice to do a little vlog of resetting my life after a 2 weeks trip, kind of going back into my life, going back into my routines, but very slowly, obviously, because I'm gonna be tired and jet lagged. So it's gonna be a very slow and cozy little homebody vlog. But the first thing I'm gonna do is have the biggest shower ever. I'm gonna have an everything shower. I just want to scrub my whole body right now, get into my comfiest clothes, and then I guess we'll start unpacking and everything. But for now, I just really need to have a full shower. So let's start with that. There is something about showers post-travel that are the best shower ever. It's like going back to your bathroom and to your shower after being showering in other showers. I don't know, for some reason you never feel as clean than when you shower in your own shower. But yeah, had 2 cups of coffee, which was probably a mistake because I actually haven't slept in the plane at all. So I haven't slept since 24 hours? No, more. Wait. Anyway, I haven't slept last night. I missed a night of sleep basically. So today's gonna be fun. And my goal is to just not crash until tonight, because otherwise I'm never gonna go back from jet lag. Like, I can't have a nap. If I have a nap, I'm just gonna do a night, I know it. So I have to stay awake until at least 8 p.m. And that's okay, because I actually have a lot of things to do, like groceries, unpacking, doing some laundries. And I think I'm actually gonna start with doing some groceries. It's a public holiday today, which I had no idea. I'm not sure that supermarkets will be open this afternoon, and I am expecting my tiredness to be worse and worse throughout the day, so I think I shall do most of it this morning. I am actually quite excited to be going back to some home-cooked food, because just have been eating out for 2 weeks. Let's go into the groceries. Unpacking all my things, and all of this is for my junk journal, so that's a lot of junk. But I'm very excited. I actually remembered every time to take something from my junk journal every time I was doing anything. I'm very excited to be doing it whenever I feel like it. It's gonna be nice, and I'm looking forward to get better at doing junk journaling, even though I know it's not something you're supposed to be good at, but I still want my junk journal to look cute, if that makes sense. I think it probably does. I've got my little cup of tea. I'm pretty much done unpacking everything, and I thought I could give you a little haul of everything I got while I was in New York. There is quite a few things that I got on days that I was not vlogging. I thought it could be fun to show it to you, so here is a little haul of what I got in New York. To start with, this really cool hat. There is this pickle and bookshop in New York where it's like a bookshop, but they also sell pickles, and I think if you bring 4 books you can exchange your book for a pickle jar or something. It's really cool. You should check it out if you're around. And they obviously have merch. I just love that in New York everything has merch and I'm such a victim of merch, so I obviously bought a hat. 2 of my favorite things here, so why wouldn't I? Then I talked about it in my vlogs, but it's here. So I got 2 books. I am not going through that one really quickly because I have been quite busy traveling, but I'm really enjoying it, and actually I think I'm probably gonna find some time today or this weekend to read, and we'll add this one to my shelves until I can read it. One of the favorite thing I got during this trip is this calendar. I got it at the MoMA museum, and it's been quite a while since I actually wanted like a perpetual calendar like this. Not necessarily with this design, but like the idea of a calendar that you manually change every day. I really like it, and I often find them like quite designed and quite good looking. Found this one in MoMA and I was like, perfect, and also very easy to carry around if you're traveling. I haven't opened it since I got it, so I'm very excited. Maybe after this I can open it and install it. Very in love with this, I think. Then my second favorite thing that I got there is I didn't stumble upon. A friend of mine recommended me to go to a stamp shop, and I am so happy I took the detour to go to this stamp shop, because it's like I don't know if it's a famous thing, I haven't seen it anywhere, but it's the tiniest little stamp shop with an old man behind his computer and 2 young women working with him, making like hand making stamps. And there is so many different kind of designs. They do it on the spot. It just made me think of a little Miyazaki movie, like Studio Ghibli movie. I don't know, they had their little workshop doing their little stamps. It was the cutest thing ever, and I'm obsessed. I just had to get one. Then I got one for my sisters, so I got 3 stamps. They had a lot of different ones, and they also had, from their designs, some ex libris. And an ex libris, if you don't know what it is, it's a stamp that you put on your books, all the books that belongs to you, just to say that they are part of your own personal library. And I freaking love that idea of like every time you get a book you stamp it. So mine looks like this, and I love it. And you can see that it's written ex libris like here. It's so nice. And then for my sisters, I got twice the same for both of them, and it's also an ex libris, and it's a woman reading in a tree. And I was actually like hesitating for a long time because I really love both, but I decided to keep this one for myself. And I don't know, I feel like it's such a good little present to do. It's such a nice ritual thing to do as well, to put it on your books. I can't wait to do it. I am so excited. I love this so much. It's probably one of my favorite things that I own now. And that was $12. Not even joking. They did it on the spot. Like, she told me, okay, like I placed my order, and then she was like, all right, come back in an hour, and an hour later they were done, and that was $12. I cannot believe it. Love this place. I can't remember the name, but I'll write it here somewhere. Check it out if you're around. Then I got a couple of food stuff, completely random as well. I got some little pickles. I couldn't bring back a big jar because I only had a carry-on luggage. I actually bought it for the airport, or like for the plane journey, and didn't actually eat them, so I'm quite happy I have them. Pickles from New York back to Paris. And then, okay, this is gonna be quite a random one, and you're probably gonna judge me for that, but I haven't tried any mac and cheese when I was in the US, so I brought some home. And believe it or not, I have never had mac and cheese in my whole life. And I was like, I probably need to get some. I got those from Whole Foods. They are organic macaroni and classic cheddar. I don't know, sounded like the most basic one. So yeah, probably very boring and random for Americans following me, but I am excited about this, and I will keep it for a day where I'm craving something fat and nourishing. And then I got 3 more clothes pieces. Honestly, I found so many cool secondhand stores the day before I left, and just didn't have any more space in my luggage and no more money to spend. And I was really gutted because I found so many cool pieces. I ended up taking very basic pieces, but very cute. I love them. I got this super cute little red top. I probably would need to wear it for you to have an idea of it, but I'm lazy to wear it. But it has a really cute like round neck, and then I don't know, it just makes the boobs look very cute, and the little shoulders as well. I really like this, and I don't have anything that looks like this, so it's quite feminine, quite cute. And then I got a summer skirt. How cute as well. That just goes with everything. I was actually desperately looking for a skirt kind of like this that was not high rise. And the last piece of clothing I got, hang on, is a New York University sweatshirt. Hear me out. I have seen all the girls in New York and Boston wearing like these really cool kind of baggy sweatshirts with university names or state names or city names, and I actually find them really cool. As I was saying before, I'm a sucker for merch. I love a merch. Merch of a city, merch of a state or of a university. Yes, I want it. And I actually really wanted to find an old like second-hand oversized university sweatshirt, but I actually couldn't find one. So I went into the store of the New York University and I found this one, which I love. It's so cool. It's such a nice cut. It's very thick as well, and it's gonna be so comfy. I actually so want to wear it right now, but I kind of want to wash it before wearing it for the first time. But that's it for my little haul. Oh, actually, one last thing. I can't remember if I talked about it in a vlog, but I got a little notebook and pen, and I actually started drawing a little bit. I don't know how to draw. Like, I don't draw well or anything. But when I was in a little cafe, I was drawing like kind of the street, or also draw, you know, my little cup of coffee and reading my little book. And again, I don't know how to draw. These are a bit embarrassing, but they're not, because let's stop being embarrassed about things that are imperfect. But it's just because I actually really enjoy these little moments of like drawing whatever's in front of me, or like a little scene, or my little cup of coffee or tea or whatever. I find that quite relaxing and it makes me feel good. And this is just a reminder that you don't need to be good at something to do it. No one is ever gonna say this apart from you guys. And even if people do it, see it, like, why? Like, I'm allowed to draw even if I don't draw well. If it brings me joy, then that's fine. I think sometimes we don't do things because we think they need to be perfect, but they actually don't. Like, let's just do things because it's just nice doing them. Let's not care too much about the result and more about what it makes us feel while we're doing it. I'm gonna put all of this away, start some laundries, and then I think I'm gonna allow myself to rot for the rest of the day because I'm feeling so tired. Good morning. We are the day after. Yesterday was something. Yeah, I had a very early dinner around 5:30, and then around like 7, Finn and I were like, oh, what about we just like lay down for a second, and then we just like fell asleep without realizing, like completely passed out, and woke up at 10:30. So I slept about 14 hours, which is wild. I don't think I've ever slept that much in my entire life. We actually woke up at 9:30 p.m. and felt so lost. I think we only woke up for like 10 minutes and we're like completely lost. We thought we were still in New York, and I was like, what day is it? Like, are we the day after? Because it felt like I went into such deep sleep, it felt like it was the day after. And she was like, no, it's 9:30. I was like, 9:30 a.m. p.m. Like, where are we? When are we? I was just so lost. And then passed out again. Like, I actually wish there was a camera in the bedroom just to kind of see that scene, because that would have been so funny. We were both of us like completely lost. Didn't know what day it was, what time it was, where we were. And then I remember like looking around me and seeing the room. I'm not even being able to say that it was my room. I was just like, oh yeah, I know this place. I was just like out of it, completely out of it. And the thing is, I actually don't feel rested still. So yeah, I guess that's normal jet lag behavior. I'm actually not going anywhere today, but I'm doing a bit of makeup just because I need to feel awake. Actually, today is gonna be a very busy work day. Have a lot of work things to do, and I also have to edit the vlog for this week. Today's Friday, and that's why I have quite a few deadlines. Fridays are always quite busy days for me. Also, this is a new blush I got while I was in the US. It's from e.l.f. I never put like a whole lot of budget in my makeup. I just really do like the basics and I don't know much about it. But I wanted a liquid blush. I wanted to try it, and this was $10, maybe less than $10. And I actually quite like it. I think it's quite nice. And I feel like it's a bit more my color than the one I had before. It's a bit warmer, I think. I don't know. If there is anyone in here watching my video who knows a thing or two about makeup, it's probably having a heart attack watching me do my makeup. And I think it's actually gonna be 30 degrees today, so like real summer day in Paris, which is why I'm wearing a little summer dress. But yeah, just gonna hydrate a lot and do some work. Also, I installed my little calendar yesterday and I am obsessed. I think it goes really well in that little corner. It kind of gives a really nice like retro vibe, which I love. And I didn't show you this little cutie. Actually, I forgot to talk about it in my haul yesterday. But you know these little collectibles, kind of like the Sunny Angels and stuff? Well, there is a collection with this little girl doing different things, and they are actually so beautiful. I love all of them, and I think I'm gonna start collectioning it. I think I'm gonna try and get all of them little by little, and I think she goes really well here. We're still working and still behind, but we're gonna do a mental health walk. Not mental health, but we're struggling to lock in, I think, just because we're feeling quite tired. And it's very sunny outside, so I think a little 20-minute walk is just gonna help kind of get the flow running. Good morning, we are the next day. I finished working really late yesterday and didn't really have time to start editing my vlog, so I guess that's gonna be today's job. But first, we're doing something quite exciting, well, for me anyway. I don't think Finn is as excited as I am, but we are going to IKEA because there is quite a few things we want to get from there, mainly some storage stuff. As you know, our flat is pretty small and it's really lacking storage. I actually realized that we have a lot of like areas, especially in the bedroom, where it's like a lot of clutter everywhere, and I'm thinking that finding little storage box will actually make it look a bit tidier. And I also want like bigger boxes to put maybe like all the board games and stuff, and then just store it under the bed, so it's just a bit more discreet. And then obviously, because we're going to IKEA, we will probably find other fun little things. My algorithm on Instagram is very much home decor stuff, and there is a lot of cute little IKEA finds that I would be quite keen to have, but we'll see. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually putting some castor oil in my hair. Helps it grow, get stronger, I think. I got like a little bottle of castor oil, and I got this little actually I don't know how you call it in English, but this little thing that I got from like a serum that I finished. I took it just to do this, and it's actually a really good little trick. Castor oil, you're only supposed to put it on your roots, not on your length, otherwise it's a bit useless. I think it's only like working on the roots. And then I use this hair massaging tool to kind of massage the scalp, and then I'll wash it tonight. The thing is, castor oil is so thick. It really makes your hair looks very, very oily. I was planning on doing a slick back, but I hope it's not gonna look too oily. Well, that looks very slick. People are gonna think I have very, very oily hair, but that's okay, I actually do. We're all ready to go. I'm wearing the little top I bought in New York. If you remember, if you saw I think that was in the second New York vlog. I really love it. I think it's really cute, and I'm wearing it with some grey pleated trousers. Let's go. Right, so we just came back from IKEA, and honestly I'm pretty proud of us because we didn't get anything crazy at all. As I was saying earlier, we were mainly looking for storage things, and that's mainly what we got. A couple of little extra, but nothing we really didn't need. I'm gonna show you what we found, and then I'm gonna start tidying a bit and sorting things out a bit. So basically, to kind of give you an idea, we have these two spaces here, and the bottom space and the top space are kind of full of clutter. We're just kind of putting random stuff there, like our board games or all my crafty things, and I think it would just be nicer to have it in boxes. And we actually have, I don't know if you can see, we have like two big plastic boxes to put under the bed that were already with the flat, but they have no lids and they're just getting a lot of dust, so I didn't want to put anything in it because that would have been really annoying to like clean every time. But we bought two lids, so now I can actually fill up these two boxes with like maybe winter clothes, board games, etc. And then the solution for the top ones, for any more like any other kind of clutter, I got these little boxes which I need to build, but just basically little like square boxes in which I'm gonna put stuff and then put them on the shelves, and it's just gonna look a bit more tidy and organized. Same thing for the bathroom. In our bathroom we have very, very little storage, and we just have like a few shelves and just kind of like put everything there, which makes it very messy and cluttered, and I don't like that. So we got these little ones. And then one fun thing that we got is we got a little vase, because we actually don't even have a vase, and I think that was like €1 or €2, and it's quite cute. We got two little cushions, and we got this cover which is like a blue-green, which I think is gonna look nice with the colors we have in our living room. And that's kind of it, honestly. And then a couple random like kitchen stuff that we didn't have. We actually moved in this flat, well, a year ago now, exactly a year ago, and for the first 6 months we haven't really done anything. We kind of just put our clothes in the wardrobe, and that was pretty much it, honestly. But now I really want to make this little flat a home. We're actually wondering whether we're gonna move or not, and just because the housing situation in Paris is just not great at the moment and we couldn't be bothered going through all of it again, the second option was just to invest in this flat and make it home. When I say invest, it's not necessarily spend a lot of money to make it cute, but it's just like spend time to make it cute, and that's kind of what I'm doing now. So it's just gonna be little by little, but I really have an itch at the moment about, yeah, redoing the flat. So there will probably be a few little updates in all in all the next vlogs. I'm gonna wipe those boxes, build those, and just start kind of tidying everywhere. This is the worst bit, actually. This looks quite cluttered here and there, so gonna fix that. Let's do it. Oh yeah, good idea. Now let's see if we got the right lids. Moment of truth. we did. Okay, so I'm pretty much done tidying everything. I cleaned the shelves and I've put some of the boxes on the top, same on that side. I think it's still gonna be a work in progress and I'm probably gonna readjust the decoration on the shelves as well at some point. But I actually need to stop now because it's like 5 p.m. and I really need to edit my vlog because it's going up tomorrow. I still have a lot to do, so I'm gonna do that probably until quite late tonight. So I'm gonna stop the vlog now as well. I hope you enjoyed it. This vlog back in Paris, reset, chill, but also kind of resetting the flat, to be honest, as there will be quite a few little changes happening. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, don't hesitate to subscribe or to like this video, and I will see you next Sunday for a new vlog. Bye!